the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense takes the field. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. Listen.
There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Reading the option, it's Bowling. Gets it past the marker. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, they're after him! And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have its first possession of the game. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the state.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Bowling. Grab near the marker, it's Conley. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's a first down.
And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Northwestern in business in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Man, let's not make football hard. Quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Wideout trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's caught. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
You know, quarterbacks practice ball security as well throughout the week, and he has to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get a hat on the football. He's lucky that he was able to recover his own fumble there.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in front. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Direct snap. It's Williams. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Lewis to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught behind the line. It's McCoy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They believe they can run right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Covey. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Dickens.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Williams. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Let's send the tight end in motion. Going to the run, it's Dickens. Makes one man miss. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. Field goal was good. Game is tied. And how about a little drama, guys?
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Gives it on the option. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Atkins. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Field is condensed. Not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And, man, now you see why it's such an advantage to play defense first in overtime. So your offense knows exactly what they need. Nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and forcing the would-be field goal attempt next.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Bowling. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Finds his tight end, and he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Let's see what they have on 3rd down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
A little surprising that they're not taking the field goal, push it to another overtime. Instead, they'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.